We are inviting you to an open house this morning. We're not really the ones inviting you, but our friends at Hickory Valley Retirement Community are inviting you. They're a wonderful community of seniors over off of Lee Highway in East Brainerd. And this morning, Blaze Betts and Katie Holloway are here inviting you to their open house. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
You're kind of celebrating spring in a way with this open house.
Yes, so ready for spring. So we're actually having our open house on National Gardening Day.
I like that.
So it's April the 14th, Friday, April the 14th, 2 to 4. Drop in. We'll actually have an activity. People can come and do a little gardening, something to take away with them. We have raised beds. We're getting ready to plant our gardens with our residents as well.
You know, I think that is such a smart thing, because I've said before when y'all have been here, Blaze, that I like the layout of the buildings, because you have so much natural light that comes in. And it does feel like you're in a neighborhood, because you are. You're just nestled in this little residential area. But a lot of times people are hesitant to leave home, in part because they're gonna miss the home care. And tending a garden is one of those things.
For sure, for sure.
Absolutely, and I think moving into a senior living community definitely takes a lot of stress off. You're not worried about your yards and things like that, and housekeeping. We provide all of that so you can live your retirement life independently and just enjoy the socialization.
I think something that always surprises me when you will talk and brag, really, rightly so, about your residents is the age span. I mean, you have people there who are in their late 60s, early 70s, but you top 100.
We do. So our oldest resident will turn 104 in April. So she's doing amazing. And I'll never forget, one time I was on a tour, we came across her. This has probably been 3 or 4 years ago. And I did not line this up, but she went on to tell the prospects that I was with, looking at our community, how she feels like part of her longevity has been that she did move into our community and that she had people doing housekeeping and she didn't have any worries. We were there to help take care of her, but she thrives, does very well. She's currently our queen of Hickory Valley. She was our queen for our Valentine's Day banquet. So just a beautiful, beautiful lady, and they do thrive.
I guess to me there's a difference though in not having any worries, which you rightly point out, and being bored, which is not going to happen, which is why I mentioned the gardening. You can still enjoy the hobbies that you always had.
Yeah, some of our residents are really pros at tomatoes, and they'll have their tomatoes there, and even though 3 meals a day are provided, if you want to make a sandwich in your apartment or you want to have food in your apartment, it's really the nice thing about having options. You can be as independent as you like, but you have those services provided when you don't want to do those things.
Okay, you mentioned the 3 meals a day. When you first come in, you see their dining area. It's beautiful and open. Do you get truly 3 meals a day provided?
Yes, 3 meals a day. So one of our residents' favorite meals is breakfast. We serve pretty much anything you could think of for breakfast. And then we have lunch and then a full dinner, and it's served restaurant style. So it's also an opportunity just not to eat your meals alone. Even if you say, hey, I'm really independent, you know, maybe you're in that younger demographic of 60 years old, you're still driving, you're going, but it's just nice not to have to eat your meals alone. So you make friends, you have that social interaction, and again, you can cook in your apartment when you want to, you can eat in the dining room when you want to.
So Blaze, we told your story the last time you were here, but I do think you have a pretty unique one. Your parents managed a community in your hometowns and you fell in love with the people.
Absolutely, I love it. I couldn't imagine myself doing anything else, and it's so great. I feel like I'm in a really great position because we truly believe in what we do. You see people move in and they just thrive. They just make friends, they develop new hobbies. So it's a really great place, and everyone is just so inclusive, and it's amazing.
You know, you don't know what you don't know, and if this is your first walk into moving into a retirement community, it's brand new.
Yes.
So when people come to the open house, one, would it be a good idea for them to bring their adult children with them?
It's a great idea.
Okay, and are there some things that people should kind of make sure they ask?
Sure. So things that you're going to want to know are things like apartment layouts, which we can show. You're also going to know what's included, but also what's available. So your needs today may not be the same needs in 3 to 4 years. So you may move in very independently now, but need a little extra assistance down the road. So that's something that sets our community apart, is that as your needs progress, we can still take care of those needs in our community. I also think it's good to ask about tenure of team, staff, how long they've been there. I always say a place that people enjoy working is a place that you'd probably enjoy living too,
Right.
because people enjoy serving seniors. We also have a lot of resources there. So we're going to have home health companies, we're going to have wealth management. Whether you're looking to retire soon, looking to make a move soon or not, it's also always good to kind of prepare financially. We will have some of our other vendors, Blaze, I think, are in-home provider. We have nurse practitioner that provides care in-home. So a lot of different resources. We're going to have raffles. So it's good whether you can get your adult children to come or whether you're an adult child looking down the road for your parents.
Good point.
Whether the need is today or you're thinking maybe a year down the road. It's always good to go ahead and look, and I always recommend for seniors to go ahead and look themselves, even if they're thinking down the road, because a need could arise and you want to have already kind of been a part of that decision-making process.
Right.
So.
All right, so it's April 14th.
Uh-huh.
From 2 until 4. Put your gardening gloves on because
Yes.
they're celebrating spring.
Yes.
And then just come maybe with pen and pad in hand, and you'll probably leave with some nice resources and pamphlets to take home with you
Yes,
as well.
and we'll also have live music, so there'll
fun.
be it'll be a fun atmosphere.
All right. It's always a fun atmosphere there.
It
I've seen
is.
it
That's
for
right.
myself. So it's hickoryvalleyretirement.com is their website if you'd like to learn more. 855-0508 is their phone number. If for some reason you have a conflict and you can't be there on April 14th, Katie and Blaze would be happy to show you around at a time that does suit you. Thank you both
Absolutely.
so much.
Thank you, Julie.